What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with Three Little Goats Homestead, and today we are in my office, which means we are making soap today. With the holidays right around the corner, I wanted to make some special soaps for the male teachers that my son has, because it seems like this year he has more male teachers than he does have female teachers. And at the local markets, I have been asked if I could make this type of soap and if I would sell it, and I, of course, do. I haven't made this soap in a few years. I actually have a video on the channel a few years ago of us making this soap, and of course it is our shaving soap. So if you've never seen this type of soap, it's kind that's in a little ramekin, or sometimes it's a freestanding bar, and you use a little shaving brush and it builds up a really nice lather that is perfect for shaving. So that is what we are going to make today because it was highly requested from the farmers market, and I think it will make a great teacher's gift for some of the male teachers that my youngest has. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so in this container I have all of my oils and my stearic acid, and they are melted down, and we are sitting at 145 degrees, which is fine. So I'm going to set this aside because in this container I have some distilled water, and we're going to be using potassium hydroxide as well as sodium hydroxide today. So I'm going to actually put in my potassium hydroxide first because it takes longer to dissolve. Now, if you're doing this, make sure you are in a very well ventilated area. Now, I am just doing a very small batch. I'm not going to make a giant batch of this right now. We'll see how the test batch comes out at the markets, and if I need to restock, I will. So that's all dissolved. So now I'm going to add in my lye, which is the sodium hydroxide. Yes, words are hard today. So I'm going to add in that, and I'm going to mix this until it's dissolved as well. And then in another container, I have some glycerin. This will go in a little bit later in the process. And then this is sitting at 123 degrees, which would normally, you'd want this to cool down to make just regular soap. But because I am using stearic acid, if I add this lye water in to this right now, the stearic acid is hotter, so this will cool it down and it'll actually solidify my stearic acid. So I'm actually going to heat up my lye water solution until it is over 150 degrees. That way it doesn't cause my stearic acid to harden. So it is dissolved, but it is not quite warm enough to go into here. So I'm going to heat this up, and I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Alright, so now my lye water solution is sitting at about 160, which is ideal. So I'm not even going to actually stick blend this soap. If I do, it'd be very minimal. I am going to mostly whisk this because it can thicken very quickly, and it can also volcano if you don't go slow enough. So we don't want either of those things. So we're going to slowly add in our lye water solution. And as you can see, it's starting to thicken up already. And we're going to whisk this. Like I said, it thickens up very quickly. That was literally like less than 2 seconds. But it is thick now, so I'm going to add in my glycerin as well. And you want to have everything you're working with like within arm's reach when doing this recipe, because you're going to have to work quickly. That is it. It turns thick very quickly. It is very, very hot, so be very careful. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of it in the camera, but it is very, very hot. So I'm actually going to be using these metal containers that have lids, and this is what we're going to pour our soaps into. Work fairly quickly. Try to get as much of the air out as possible. these are what it looks like. They are going to take a little bit to cool down. This is my test batch. That's why I'm touching the top with my hand. It's perfectly fine. This is mine. So once these harden, I'll bring you guys back and show you how well they actually lather. Alright, so it's been a few hours and bring it down there. Okay. And it is hardened. Now obviously you're going to want to let this cure just like any other soap, but it's pretty much safe to touch. And I did off camera, I ended up doing another batch and putting them in these jars or bowls, little tiny ramekins that I found on Amazon. So these will get packaged up separately as well. So we've got these guys and these guys. So we're going to test this out. I have a little shavy brush and some distilled water because I don't have a sink in my office. We're just going to look at that foam. Look at that. I mean, that is gorgeous. I mean, it'll leave your skin nice and smooth and silky and hydrate it, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. So this will be mine. I actually use this to shave as well. Ladies, if you have not tried shaving this way, it's a game changer. Just do it this way. It's a lot better. So that is what I've got for right now, and I'll see you guys in the outro. Alright y'all, so that is what I have got for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really does help. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We put out videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So be sure to subscribe for all of that and all of our homesteading vlogs. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.